strategy number 6 as a source of down payment or closing costs or both for buying your first investment property is private money. What is private money? Private money is a source of capital that you can obtain by working with a mortgage broker in Canada or by borrowing the money privately through your network. This source of money is not available through the banks or the alternative lenders. And private money typically comes in short-term loans. It could be for 3 months or 6 months or a year or maybe 2 years. The benefit of private money is that it is fast. It's typically light on documentation and paper to qualify for it. But on the downside, it's the most expensive type of money. Interest rates, on a private loan can go up to 13-14%, and there are also additional costs that you have to account for when you are looking for private money. The lenders charge a fee, the broker charges a fee, and it is a place to shop for money if you're gonna buy a property to, let's say, renovate. Because if you use this money on a long-term hold, it's going to eat up into your cash flow. But if you're using it as a temporary stepping stone to acquire a property that you're gonna improve its condition and maybe flip, or you're gonna improve its condition and increase the value, and you're going to refinance it and pay off that money, then that type of money for a short time period could work for you. Now, here is how it's set up. It could be set up in multiple ways. If you currently have an existing property and let's say you have a first mortgage on that property, and you know that you can't get any more money on this property, maybe because the maximum loan that you have currently in place is 80% of the value, or because you don't qualify with the lenders, but you know that you've got some trapped equity in this property. A mortgage broker can help you extract some of that money through a private loan, and then you can take this money and put it into your first investment property in terms of down payment and closing costs. That is one way to do it. The other way to do it is to do it on the purchase itself. So if you're buying an investment property and you want help with a second mortgage to close that deal, typically lenders can lend you money in second position. So let's say you need 20% down payment, okay? A private lender may be willing to give you 10% of that, okay? And then we have to go get you a first mortgage here, and then the remainder of the money will have to come from your own resources. That is one way to do it. The other way to do it is if there is somebody within your network that is willing to, that knows you well and is comfortable with what you're doing, they may be willing to lend you the full 20%. But if you do it this way, you really, really have to be cautious, because that lender that is giving you this 20% using their private money is taking a very high risk position to lend you the money. So they have to be very comfortable with what you're investing in and how you're going to pay them back. Also, if you go get the full 20% on the property you're buying using private money, the traditional lenders will not give you a first mortgage because they want to see that you have some skin in the game. So we will have to likely close with another private loan, but then the numbers start to add up, right? Because these loans are expensive. I would never recommend that somebody closes on a property fully with private money unless they have a clear exit strategy, unless it's short term, because again, that money is expensive and it adds up pretty quickly, and it tends to be short-term loans. And once the renewals are up, these lenders want out. So this is a last resort, but I wanted to show it to you because there is a place for it as a real estate investor. These are the 6 proven money strategies that you can utilize for the down payment of your first investment property. The first one is utilizing a secured line of credit. against your home or a property that you own. The second one is using cash. The third one is applying for and using an unsecured line of credit. The fourth one is forming and utilizing joint venture partnerships. The fifth one is negotiating a vendor take-back mortgage with the seller. And lastly, private money. You can use a combination of these strategies, but how to use them and which ones are best for you really depends on your personal risk tolerance, the type of property that you're buying, and your investment strategy. If you're looking to connect the dots to figure out what money tools are available to you and how to put it all together, our qualified income property financing advisors at Streetwise Mortgages can help you. They will guide you. They will give you clarity on the best money tools available to you and how to put it all together. You can book a 30 minutes complimentary planning session at info@streetwisemortgages.com.